In this video, we will show the installation of the Ranger auxiliary lights and harness from WD Electronics, compatible with 2025 and newer Polaris Ranger XP 1000 models. For a guided installation of the entire Ranger XP 1000 turn signal kit, please refer to the video linked here and in the description. Lift the tilt windshield if equipped by rotating and lifting the locking handle. Remove the center hood panel by turning the two twist locks at the rear edge and sliding the panel forward. Remove the two plastic push pins behind the instrument cluster and slide the cluster free. Set it aside. You may choose to install the rocker switch in the center switch panel or in one of the 4 switch slots to the left of the steering wheel. If you are installing the rocker switch in the center switch panel, remove the 2 plastic push pins at the bottom edge of the center panel. Rotate the panel and slide it free. Install the provided rubber seals into the bumper from the back side, making sure to align the cutouts in the seals with the mounting tabs inside the bumper. Install 3 of the provided U-clips onto the mounting points inside the bumper on each side. Make sure to install them with the threaded insert facing the front of the bumper. When installed, the U-clips will snap into the hole on each mounting tab. Install the driver's side auxiliary light with the yellow wire into the bumper from the back side. Line up the mounting tabs on the housing with the U-clips and secure it using 3 of the provided 10mm bolts. Repeat the installation of the U-clips and auxiliary light on the passenger side of the bumper. Unwrap the wiring harness. Locate the 2 ends for the auxiliary lights with the small black rectangular connector and the larger single-pin connector. Route the 2 ends from the center of the machine across to the driver's side near the headlight housing. Continue routing until the junction where the 2 ends connect is near the driver's side headlight. Now, You will route both wires through the highlighted hole under the driver's side headlight and down into the wheel well. Pull some length of the harness through the hole. Locate the wiring in the driver's side wheel well. Route the wiring down, following the frame. Make sure to route it inside the sway bar. Continue routing until the junction where the harness splits reaches the location shown under the plastics. Start with the short side of the harness with the red wire. Connect the small rectangular connector to the driver's side light, making sure that it clips into place fully. Connect the single pin connector on the red wire to the mating connector on the yellow wire coming out of the back of the housing. Now, you will route the longer side of the harness to the passenger side taillight. Route the end under the vertical frame on the driver's side of the bumper, across the center, and underneath the vertical frame on the passenger's side of the bumper. Connect the small rectangular connector to the passenger's side light, making sure that it clips into place fully. Connect the single pin connector on the black wire to the mating connector on the green wire coming out of the back of the housing. Use one of the provided edge clip zip ties to secure the wiring at the bottom of the vertical frame on the passenger's side. Use 2 more edge clip zip ties to secure the wiring in the center of the bumper near the winch. Install the 2 zip ties so that the tag of the zip tie sits inside of the bumper and is not visible from the top. Use one of the edge clip zip ties to secure the wiring at the bottom of the vertical frame on the driver's side. Secure both sides of the harness using this zip tie as shown. Use one of the push-in zip ties to secure the harness in the location shown, near the driver's front sway bar bushing. Secure the portion of the harness running up the frame near the Polaris sticker. Feed any excess length of the harness through the bottom of the hole and back up under the hood. Locate the harness with the red and black wires and the 4-pin connector on each end. Unwrap the harness and connect it to the mating connector on the main wiring harness. Route the end of the harness through the rubber firewall grommet behind the air intake tubes. Locate the connector behind the dash and route it to the control module for your turn signal kit. Connect the harness to the mating connector for the front turn signals on the control module. Remove the rocker switch from the rocker switch socket feed the socket through the rubber grommet in the firewall. Locate the socket under the dash and route it to the location you chose for your rocker switch. Feed the socket through the back side of the slot. Reinstall the rocker switch on the socket, verifying that the numbered pins on the switch line up with the numbers on the socket, and clip it into place in your dash. Remove a dust cap from an open position on the Polaris pulse bar under the hood. Locate the pulse connector on the wiring harness. Route and connect it to the pulse bar, making sure it fully clips into place. The relay can be mounted to the plastic panel under the hood in front of the air intake tubes, or you can secure it with zip ties. Test your signals and reassemble. To ask us installation-related questions or to order a premium turn signal kit, please visit wdelectronics.com.